What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Kumu Albi. Welcome back to another episode of Stallion Talk with ang musical bag chaser ng London. That's right. Pinalitan ko na yung pangalan niya. Musical bag chaser
That's
na
right.
siya. Jordan Andrews, my brother. Kamusta?
What's up, Kumu Albi? Baka they get confused why I changed from musical dream chaser to musical bag chaser. What's that all about, bro?
Alam mo naman, kita mo, tumubo ka agad ang pag-chase mo ng bag at nakabili ka na ng bagong
right.
kotse. Di ba?
Yeah.
Musical
Found my
bag
condo,
chaser,
found my
chase the
car.
bag.
You gotta do it, bro.
Bless up, bro. Bless up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Congratulations. You deserve it because, sobrang excited ako sa episode na to. No joke. Like, alam ng fans ko to, usually Friday ang Stallion Talk. Pero marami tayong ginagawa kahapon and ayoko talagang madaliin to eh. You know what I mean? Kasi grabe tong usapan natin na to in so many different ways. Like, I feel like mas makikilala ka talaga ng mga tao dito. So
Hey,
let's
that's what I
start.
want, bro.
Exactly. So, yun nga, like I said, congratulations. You deserve all of that because nagkaroon ng time where you were paying for a place in Los Angeles that you weren't even staying in.
Yes. But I think a lot of people can relate to it because the pandemic threw us all through a loop, right? Like nothing was really planned out. None of us knew that this was going to happen. I actually just flew to London to visit family. Like, let's just visit. It's been a while. 6 weeks max. Renew the visa, sort that out. But, ang nangyari, March 2020, syempre that was the peak of like the start of the pandemic. Borders closed and I was stuck in the UK for over a year and a half.
And you were still paying rent in LA.
Yeah, because in LA you sign a lease, you finish your contract, unless I had enough money to buy out the entire contract. Yeah, or just pay the rest of the contract out, which I'm not going to do. Plus, all of my stuff is there, bro. I have a 2-bedroom townhouse, lots of music equipment, furniture that, you work really hard to...
Nako, nag-cut out siya. Sorry, bro, you cut out when you said you work really hard.
You work really hard to, buy your furniture, deck out your place the way you like it to be. It's my first place on my own, so I was super proud of that place. So, hey, and in LA, if you don't pay your rent, they're gonna get all that stuff
Right
real
away.
quick.
Right away.
Yeah, they don't mess
Super
around, bro.
Tsaka sa mga hindi nakakaalam dito sa chat, sa stream, ang LA, that's one of the highest priced renting places like in the world, man. You know what I mean?
In
California
the world.
in general, pero mas lalo na yung LA. So like, how much are you spending for how much did you have to pay for rent?
I have a pretty decent sized 2-bedroom townhouse. It's about $4,300 a month. And I know I said this on PDP and people are like, what? That's super expensive. Honestly,
That's not that bad.
It's not. It's
Not that
actual general standard of living out there. Yeah.
But that's LA for you, bro.
Parking.
Diba?
Downtown LA, loft style view. It's nice, but I know people paying more for less.
That's almost 250 racks, bro.
Yeah.
Diba? With that, you could be renting a house in like Bel Air for that much. A whole house, bro. Diba? Pero yun nga lang yung crazy difference compared, diba? Like,
Yeah,
cost
really
of
high
living.
standard of living. West Coast, San Francisco, LA, pretty high.
And that's like, maraming hindi makakaintindi yan dito sa atin because like, for example, in the States, there's different like laws for each state, right? That means different tax laws, different gas laws. So, parang isipin nyo, kunyari, taga-Pasig ka, iba yung tax ng taga-Makati. You know what I mean? So,
Iba talaga.
it's completely different. So, the fact that you were living in London, living in LA, chasing the dream, that's the first thing I want to talk about. So,
Yeah, man.
how was that experience, man? Being,
Where do I start? So 2013, August, my 23rd birthday, I got the opportunity to work with different agents and different record producers. And I've worked with everyone, written hits. So I took the chance. But before that, dude, I took the chance to move to the Philippines and try showbiz, right? So, and that didn't end up too well. So moving again, to chase that dream.
Wait
Moving
lang,
to LA
question
was a-
muna.
Yeah,
When you moved here to the Philippines,
yeah.
syempre yung Tagalog mo, basically
Wala,
none. Worse,
talaga.
worse than it is now. Alam mo, feeling ko yan
Yeah.
din, kaya ka nahirapan dito eh.
Totoo yan.
Yan yung isa talagang, kaya ka talagang nahirapan.
Maraming factors talaga, bro. I grew up, pinanganak ako sa London, doon din ako lumaki. So may culture shock na. May
Totoo.
language barrier pa. Then a 16-year-old bunso away from his entire family who doesn't know how to speak up for himself yet, doesn't know what he really wants, and then gets thrown into Star Magic Batch 15. It's all on me. I just wasn't ready. The timing wasn't right. I wasn't ready to do anything.
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, bro, you're never gonna be ready for these types of things talaga.
That's true.
Never talaga. You just have to go do it. Pero, salute to you, man. Napakatapang mo, man. 16 years old, foreign country, don't really speak the language. Like,
Yeah.
I know you're Filipino. Gets ko yun. But,
Yeah.
at the same time, you're kinda not, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yung culture mo,
My blood. Yeah.
Pare, in London, baliktad yung manibela. Di ba? Alam mo yun, ganun ka-different. You gotta look opposite ways when you cross the street.
Yeah.
Like, that's how big of a
Daming-
difference it is.
Everything's different. The houses, the bathrooms, and like nothing's the same. Sobrang layo. But bro, one of the biggest problems I thought was in the UK, kasi guys, I was the original cast of Miss Saigon when I was 3, and tuloy-tuloy na yung work. I was the only Filipino out there doing what I was doing at my age. So anytime they needed an Asian kid, it was me or maybe one or two other kids.
So basically, you were like a novelty. You were like,
Yeah,
oh, we
I
need
was-
foreign. Boom, Jordan.
and I went to a performing arts school owned by Phil Collins.
We'll
and
talk about
Mikhail
that
went to my
later.
school.
We're going to talk about your school in
Yeah.
detail later.
So I was the only Filipino kid in that school, and I got all the work. I had to tell this area for 2 years out in the UK. So I moved to the Philippines thinking it will be exactly the same. It will be tuloy-tuloy yung work. I didn't realize at first I'm starting from nothing again. And I'm not the only Filipino kid here.
Yun
I'm
na nga.
just the same as everyone else. And I don't know the language. And I don't look like I'm from another country. I look
Yes.
Pinoy na Pinoy.
Mismo. So, like, nakakatawa lang. But, yeah, so, you were 16 when you moved here.
Yeah.
How long did you give it a try here? Sino mga kabatch mo sa Star Magic?
Kabash ko,
You were saying a few names.
Yeah. Jesse Mendiola, Bella Padilla, Martin Del Rosario, Max Collins. Dami.
It's so crazy
Don
because
Avila.
everyone you said, I know them like kind of personally. Diba? Like Bella Padilla is my neighbor here. Well, before she moved,
Yeah.
and then si Jessie Mendiola. My first show ever was with her.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
What show was that, bro?
It's called Gimmick
You said?
2010.
Nice.
Don't even wonder what that show is because like if you add up all of my airtime on the show, it would have been like a minute 25 seconds. Like,
Ako din, they were like, ako din, bro. I did 2 shows during my stint in the Philippines. Add all together, baka may 5 minutes yun. Out of both
Dalawa
shows.
pa yun, ha?
Baka we'll get to 5 minutes.
Okay, so gaano katagal ka dito before you realized na parang maybe
Yeah.
it's not the right move? Parang mali yung
Yeah.
decision ko. How long did it take?
I left right before my 19th birthday, and I moved there right before my 16th birthday. So
Tagal din. So 3 years, bro.
yeah, just over 3 years. Yeah.
Fighting for the dream. For 3.
Yeah.
Alam mo, feeling ko that's a hard conversation to have. Can we just detour muna? What's that conversation
Absolutely,
like, bro?
bro.
What's that like when you're like, alam mo yun, ano yung situation, nakahiga ka ba, hindi ka makatulog, tapos parang naiisip mo, alam mo, baka nagsasayang lang ako ng oras. And I'm sure hindi lang isang beses pumasok sa utak mo yan.
Even when it comes into your head, bro, ikaw mismo, you tell yourself to stop thinking it. Like, strengthen
mismo.
up, bro.
Of course.
But it does go, and then it starts to get to the point where you entertain the thoughts even more. Like, what if I do go home? What if, I know ang magiging reception ko with all the people that were like, oh, yo, Jordan moved out to the Philippines. Have you seen him on Ass Up? Like, he's actually doing it, bro. And then, after a couple years, because nothing
didn't
was
work.
like constant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I thought about that. Dude, I went through, man, 2 or 3 years of feeling like a solid failure, bro. When I got home, everyone
Ang
will come
hirap
up to
eh.
me and they don't really realize when they say to me like, "Sayang, no? What
That it
happened, bro?"
hurts. They don't realize
That
it
hurts,
hurts
bro.
so bad, dude.
That
So bad
was
because
rough.
ang hirap nga ng point na the fact that I'm here, that I came back,
Yeah.
I'm admitting defeat. And then now
Yeah.
you're just rubbing it into my face.
Dude, the way it happened, I mean, I just really saw at that point it was all supported by my parents too. So,
So,
like,
yun
whereas
nga,
now I'm
question
like
ko dapat yun eh.
an adult, yeah. I saw how much they pour into it and how much they were not getting. Like, I wasn't returning
So,
that
na-guilty ka din.
investment.
May
Super
guilt
guilty.
factor.
Super guilty. My parents are not young parents. My mom was older when she had me, so this is the time they should be
Bunso ka,
retiring.
diba?
Yeah, bunso ako. 14. I mean, there's a 12-year age gap between the brother above me and then me. I was unplanned,
Layo.
but yeah. So seeing them struggle, and then I'm far, I'm the bunso, and then me being away from family, and then there was like a solid 6 months where I'm just chilling at home with no projects, and I'm just like, what am I doing? Why am I here? So there was points where it was great, we're on ASAP, we're doing the Christmas special, those were great, and then when you're done, I like hold on to it with everything and then talk about it as much as I can because I knew there wasn't something coming next or it would take a while to get another job. Kaya yun, I think dun na trigger or na start yung depression. That's where it all began for me. And I knew I could always call my parents and say, I want to go home. They would say, yeah, absolutely, son, come
Of
home.
course.
But it's me I kept trying to fight for it to the point where it was nearly 4 years of me trying to fight for it, even though I knew the timing wasn't right. Because I don't want to disappoint people.
I just want to add, yung sinabi ni Jordan kanina na yung work, ASAP, Christmas special. Unang-una, yung Christmas special, walang TF yan Walang TF yan, man. For the love yan.
No.
So, work nga yan, pero di ka bayad.
Yeah.
And, diba, like ASAP doesn't not really the best paying gig out there.
Yeah. And
Especially-
I'm singing, 3 words? Because there's so many of us.
And how many
I'd be
times
lucky
do you have,
to get 3 words.
how many times do you have to
Yeah.
go to ABS? You're gonna record once. If there's a dance, you're gonna rehearse another day. Then you go to ASAP for the day.
Mhm.
Diba? Of course, I'm not dogging ASAP. I love ASAP.
Same.
ASAP cover boy right here. Do you
Let's
know what I
go.
mean? Di lang
Let's
ako kinain ng ASAP. Masyado daw magaling yung moves ko.
Dude, dance showdown tayo. ASAP,
Okay.
let's go.
ASAP, make it happen. Albie versus Joran dance showdown.
Ooh,
Call the
Shiny
cops.
versus Joran.
There's gonna be a murder.
Let's go.
Anyway, so okay.
So, but I got to the point where I called my dad. I said, I want to come home. I want to come home. It got really dark, dude. I remember, I don't talk about this often, but Stallion talks, man. We
Stallion
get real
talk,
here, right?
baby. Totoo to.
We get real here. Dude, I lived at a condo building really close to ABS. And it took me like 6 years to even make this story come out of my mouth because it was so shameful to me. Whereas now I talk about it just because I want people to know that they can maybe relate to this. And there was a point that I would go up to the helipad of the condo tower that I lived in. I knew that I would never jump off this building. But I would stand up there for hours saying, kahit ito, hindi mo kayang gawin ng maayos. Kahit ito, magpa-fail ka rin dito. Like, you're just a waste of space, bro. You can't even do this right. And I would just stand there for hours. I remember standing there looking at the cars on the street and really wishing that someone would run upstairs and be like, yo, you're good. We got you. We got your back. But I was by myself, bro. Had no friends. It was rough.
As long as you're here in the Philippines now, Jordy, you're never gonna be by yourself. Alright, you got your boy.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
you
is
know
my
this,
boy.
bro.
I do
You
know
know
this.
this,
Did your
bro.
wake up call?
Yeah.
Your wake up
I
call
got
in
you,
BNK?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bahay ni Kuya mo Albi's always open, bro. You know this.
That's legit.
You know this. You literally, I don't lock the door. You just came in last night.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, so.
So
Anyway,
yeah, it got to that point, and that's the point when I was like, okay, I can't keep doing this. This is the first time also in my life that I'd go back to my condo with no one to talk to, I ended up talking to God. I would sit
Sup,
on the
John?
ground. What's up, bro? I sit on the ground and I would just talk to God because there was no one else to talk to, bro. I didn't even have a deep religious relationship with God or anything. I just had no one else to talk to, and I just really felt like it's time to, I guess, cut my losses and go be with people that I love, which is my
Bro, you're
family.
giving me goosebumps, bro. I'm not joking, man.
That's it, man. It was just at one moment. I remember it sitting in the bathroom on the floor and saying, "Okay, call my dad. Let's go home." And I went home, bro. I was the kid that everyone in the UK was like, "This kid's gonna make it." I was a kid that would sing every day, whether it be in the shower or for an audience. Music would come out my mouth, bro. But when I moved from the Philippines back to the UK, a good solid 2 years, bro, I didn't want to sing, didn't want to act, became a recluse in my room. Ayoko na talaga eh.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Was it? Do you think you were like avoiding these things because you thought you were a failure?
100%, bro. Everyone I looked at, even if they were like, it's okay, even if my mom says, I'm still proud of you, I still feel like I failed them. I want to make them proud so bad, bro. I've seen it already. I've seen it in my dreams. I've seen it in my head. Them sitting in the front row when I win an award for something. I've seen my dad at my concert crying because he's so proud of me, but I haven't seen it in real life yet. And that weighs on me, bro. I really want to make him proud. I really want to see that stuff come to pass. Yeah, the entire time I was like, I've failed, bro. And everyone really believed in me at that point. So that feeling of failure made me not want to touch my talent, not want to even talk about it because it was like a double-edged sword. As much as everyone loved it, it's what hurt me.
Man, feeling ko mahaba-haba tong episode na to. Because like, this is like only the first topic, and like there's so much more I want to talk about.
Yeah, we haven't even got to LA yet, bro.
Wala
We're
pa
still
nga.
on the
Exactly,
Philippines.
bro. I know.
Nasa teenage years pa tayo, bro.
Ibang klase, man. That's why I was so excited for this episode talaga. So
Yeah.
anyway, when you got back, what did you start doing? in
Dude, I
London?
worked a retail job, man. I was folding t-shirts, stocking shelves, and helping people find the right size for their clothes. Nothing against people that work retail. It's a decent
Of course.
living, but I hated it every day.
Because you're born to be a performer, man.
I hated
You told
it,
me
bro.
this in the house.
Yeah.
You
I
told
don't
me
know how to do anything else. So I couldn't get another job because I don't have any other skills.
Exactly.
3 years old, I was already in performing arts school. Like, I don't believe in having a plan B because I put everything into plan A. So, yun, wala talaga.
Wait, can I pause you first? You know, I was talking about this with someone on, I think, this podcast. And that mentality that you have,
Yeah.
that's it, bro. That's the right mentality. Kasi pag pag iniisip mo na, okay, sige, ito yung plan A ko, pero lalagyan ko ng plan B. Kay Daniela Straner, ito yung sinabi ko sa kanya, I remember now. Like, if you put a little bit of your eggs in a plan B basket, you won't go as hard for plan A.
Mhm.
Kasi alam mo eh. Alam
May
mo yung
options
parang,
ka eh.
Diba, may option ka. So, pag may, nandun na yung, naghirap na nito eh. Okay lang, fallback na lang ako. Ito na lang gagawin
Yeah.
ko. Because, bro, mahirap talaga. Like,
Yeah.
mahihirap. Wala namang madaling bagay eh.
Lalo na
Diba?
dito sa showbiz, bro. In the entertainment industry, you gotta go all out.
If you're gonna go for your dream, mahirap talaga. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be easy. And if you give yourself that option na I can quit, you will quit every time.
Grabe, bro. I would always say, if I had it in me to be a lawyer, a doctor, to be an ice cream truck driver and sell ice cream to kids, I would do it because I know I'd be happy. But that's not in me. This is all I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it all I got. I would have picked the easier job, guys. It looks glamorous doing what we do, but it's so much hard work, bro. It's
Mahirap.
so much hard work. So guys, there's work behind what we do, and if I could pick another career, if that was in me, I would have done it. But
Alam mo, ito lang muna sasabihin ko Gusto ko na mag-touch up sa sinabi ni Jordan. Dude, I'm gonna have a hard time editing this episode because the conversation is so good and free-flowing. Pero, pansinin nyo, sa industriya namin, wag lang dito sa Pilipinas someone dropped the Malacanang dope.
thank you.
Sa mga industriya kahit sa Hollywood, Korea, Bollywood, ilang artistang nakikita mong nasisiraan ng bait? Ilang artistang nagpapakamatay, ilang artista yung nade-depress, ilang artista yung nati-check-in sa rehab. Alam mo yun? Compare mo yun sa
Dude.
bank manager. Ilang bank manager ang nababaliw? Diba? Ilang call center. This takes a toll on you in so many ways. Itong ginagawa natin because you put yourself out there for people, pare.
Yeah.
That's literally our job.
We don't make a product and sell it to you and you judge the product. We are the product, so
Tayo
you
yung
judge us.
produkto mismo. So, alam mo yon,
Oo.
kapag artist ka, kahit painter yan, kahit singer yan, kahit pag-aarte yan, play yan, pag linabas mo na yung produkto mo, ang sinasabi mo sa tao, eto ako.
Mhm.
Now, what do you think of me?
Oo.
Pare, hirap, man.
Dude, mentally, you gotta be strong. And I grew up in performing arts school, dance competitions. Always told, save your tears for your pillow. You don't show your emotion. So that's what I was taught. Boys, don't cry. Save it for your pillow. It's competition. Let's compete. You're against everyone. No one's your friend. So that's the mentality I was brought up in.
Pero yung mahirap din kasi na yung when they say don't mind the negative criticism, because you kind of have to check the criticism because some of it is justified.
Some of it's justified. Some of it you
Some of it is justified
You can
talaga
take
eh.
constructive criticism. You can find something constructive in there, minsan.
Pero alam mo, like this is what I
Lahat
wish talaga. This is what I wish talaga. Na if there are people who have things to say na ganyan, sana they would word it in a nicer way. Because like for example, this is a real story. I'm gonna tell you just right now. Like when I got out of PBB, I was scrolling through Facebook and like I saw an article about myself that Manila Bulletin posted. So I was checking it out. I didn't click the article, right? I just read the headline. I was looking at the picture, and then you know how like you can see the top comment. I can't even remember what the headline was because the comment took all of my attention. It was like the comment literally said, I remember it word for word. Isa pa to. Pilit na pilit sumikat. Parang wala namang maibuga. Tama na yung gimmick. Workshop ka muna. Parang ganun or something yung sinabi niya. And I was like, damn. Oh, I can't say damn here. But I was like, whoa, ganun ba talaga? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, man. Diba? Parang I feel like I put in the work.
You put it in the work, bro. We've talked about it.
But it's true din. May point din siya na medyo madalas ako lumabas lagi dati. Medyo open secret naman yun na medyo pakalat-kalat kung saan-saan ang Kuya Alvin nyo eh.
Yeah.
Diba? So yung point ng story ko na to is, sana kung sinabi niya yan in a better way, na parang may potential sa itong bata to, kaso hindi naka-focus ata sa pag-aarte, ganun. I would have taken that so much better. You know what I mean? Pero I still checked the comment and I still took what she was trying to say without the negativity. So now I'm doing it, bro. You know what I mean?
He really is, guys.
When's
He
the
really
last time
is
I
doing
went
it.
out? Never. We're always just
Literally.
here in my house.
Yeah.
Diba?
And I know when you get to actually do the work, you put in the work. Whatever you do, you've told me about this. How you are on set, it's hard for you to let go of it because you're so into the role. So he puts in the work. So
Totoo. And it's like, iba lang talaga kasi yung buhay ng artista. Kasi yun nga, parang sinabi mo kanina, di ba? Hindi naman tayo regular eh. Wala naman tayo regular sweldo, regular work. So sometimes, magkakaroon talaga ng time na 4 months akong walang project. Alangan naman nakatong-anga lang ako dito sa ba. Siyempre, papampit ang Kuya Albi mo. Di ba? Walang ginagawa eh. Alangan naman dito lang ako sa bahay. Kapag may work naman, di naman nakakalabas.
ba? Ano naman? Mag-iisa ka lang sa bahay, wala.